Hello, welcome to GTech Techno Solution Private Limited. We are going to discuss about the problems based on calendar. So to solve the problems based on calendar, we need to know an important term, that is odd days. To find the day of a week on a given day, we use the concept called odd days. That is to find the day, like on 8th December, what will be the day of the week. So to find the solution for those questions, we use the term odd days. In a given period, the number of days more than the complete weeks are called as odd days. That is, the odd days apart from the number of days which can form a complete week will be the odd days. Let us make this much more clear. Leap year is a year that is divisible by 4. So every year which is divisible by 4 is said to be a leap year. If it is not, a century. If it is a century, then every 4th century will be a leap year, and no other century is a leap year. A leap year has 366 days. So, if you see, the years 1948, 2004, 1676, etc. is a leap year. These numbers are divisible by 4, hence these years are leap year. In case of centuries, if you see, every 4th century is a leap year. That is, every century which is a multiple of 4 will be a leap year. (400), 800, 1200, 1600 and 2000. These are the leap years, the centuries. None of the years 2001, 2002, 3, 2005, 1800 and 2100 will be a leap year because they are not divisible by 4. Let us see an ordinary year. So, we have seen that leap year has 366 days, whereas in your ordinary year, you have 365 days. A leap year has 29 days in the month of February, whereas an ordinary year has just 28 days in the month of February. So, that makes 365 days for an ordinary year. Let us see how to count the number of odd days in a year. An ordinary year, as we all know, has 365 days. These 365 days can be grouped into 52 weeks and 1 day. That is 52 weeks with complete days and 1 odd day, which can't be grouped into a week. So, 1 ordinary year has 1 odd day. Whereas in your leap year, you have 366 days, which can be grouped into 52 weeks and 2 days. Because a leap year will have 2 odd days. To calculate the number of odd days in 100 years, we have to know the total number of odd days in ordinary years and leap years. So for that, in 100 years we have 76 ordinary years and 24 leap years. Since the ordinary year has one odd day and your leap year has 2 odd days. So that makes the equation to be like this. You have 76 times 1 odd days and 24 times 2 odd days in 100 years. Sum it up, you get 124 odd days. The number of odd days in 124 odd days is what we have to find in order to simplify further for 100 years. That is, we have to group this 124 odd days into weeks and find how many days will be left which can't be grouped into a week. That can be done by using mod function. It is nothing but 124 mod 7. That is, we are dividing this 124 days as 7 days. So 7 days form a week, as you know. So 124 mod 7 is nothing but 124 divided by 7. So you get 17 to be your quotient and 5 to be your remainder, as it is not a perfect factor for 124. Hence we have a remainder. So this 5 becomes your odd days and the quotient becomes weeks. So 124 days can be divided into 17 complete weeks with 7 days each and 5 odd days which can't be grouped. So the number of odd days in 100 years will be 5 odd days. And for one ordinary year, it will be 1 odd day. For a leap year, it will be 2 odd days. Let us see some more calculations of number of odd days. So we have just now found that the number of odd days in 100 years is 5. So to calculate the number of odd days in 200 years, 5 into 2, which is nothing but 10. We have 10 odd days. But since it is less than 7, we can group them into weeks. So grouping them, you have 1 week and 3 odd days, that is 3 to be your remainder on 10 mod 7. And the number of odd days in 300 years can be calculated by 5 into 3. That gives you 15. Grouping it into weeks, you can group it into 2 weeks with 1 odd day left out. The number of odd days in 400 years can be obtained by 5 into 4. Since your 400 is a leap year, you have 2 odd days. So 5 into 4 plus 1. That gives you 21 odd days, which can be further grouped into 3 complete weeks. We don't have any remainder, hence 0 odd days. So from this we can find that if it is a century and the century is a leap year, then it has 0 number of odd days. So the centuries which are leap years are 800, 1200, 1600 and 2000. so it has 0 odd days. The day of the week related to odd days are depicted as follows. So if it is 0 odd days, then it is the same day itself. If it is 1 odd day, then it is Monday. So similarly, you can calculate with the number of odd days. Let us see our first interesting example. It is given that today is Monday. Then after 61 days, it will be what day? Our options are given to be Wednesday, Saturday, Tuesday and Thursday. What will be the answer? Let us see. It is Saturday. Each day of the week is repeated after 7 days. That is, if it is Monday today, then after 7 days it will be Monday again. So, after 63 days it will be Monday, because 63 is the perfect factor of 7. It is a perfect multiple of 7. Hence, if your 63rd day is Monday, then your 62nd day would be Sunday. So your 61st day would be Saturday, obviously. So our answer is option B, Saturday. These pattern of questions appear in government, bank, CTS, HCL exams.